Well, there were two Confederate controversies up for discussion tonight in Hampton Roads. Our Liz Kilmer is in Hampton right now, where civil rights groups are pushing for changes to schools named after Confederate figures.
And 10 on your side, Joe Fisher is in Virginia Beach, where people spoke at a meeting about the Confederate monument outside the old Princess Anne County Courthouse. Now, we're going to start with Joe at the Virginia Beach Convention Center, where the meeting was moved because of the large crowd, Joe.
Anita, that's right. This was a meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission. And just to put things in perspective, last month the commission says that only one person showed up to their meeting. Tonight, 75 people came out, and many of them had something to say about the future of the Confederate monument. Of the 40 people who took to the microphone, 30 of them argued the monument represents fallen soldiers and not slavery.
And it makes me so sad to have a bunch of dissident, disrespectful people trying to tear down statues.
Others say the monuments invoke fear and have become rallying points for white supremacists.
It has no place on government property that represents all the American people.
The statue has stood outside the old courthouse since 1905.
And what we're doing is taking a look back and honoring those who served.
8-year-old Tessa Fowler handed over a petition with 200 signatures of people who want the monument taken down. She started the petition with her mom, Kelly, who helped to organize a rally outside the monument 2 weeks ago.
What bothers me is the disregard for the pain of the people of color in the name of heritage. It isn't right.
Longtime Councilwoman Rosemary Wilson is a member of the Historic Preservation Commission. She says compromise is possible to make sure everybody's feelings are considered.
A compromise is to tell more of a complete story. Right now, it's a one-sided story.
So does that mean erecting another statue there?
It could be.
Even some people who support the monument said they wouldn't mind it coming down.
It hurts my black brothers and sisters.
This woman fears if history is torn down, history will be repeated.
When we start arguing, then we are in peril.
And the commission will likely give the city council some kind of recommendation after their meeting next month. So we are still a little ways off from any final decision being made. Meanwhile, the city attorney's office says that under the current state law, it is illegal to disturb the statue. And the statue is also protected under the city's Courthouse Historic and Cultural District. We're live in Virginia Beach tonight. I'm Joe Fisher. 10 on your side.